Greetings, friends. I'm DJ, and today I'm bringing you another unboxing and review. Now, I know I said last time that this wouldn't be happening very often, but this is something special. I have here the X-Plus Favorite Sculptors line 30cm series 1974 Godzilla. I chose to get the standard version instead of the light-up Rick version, both for price and I don't really care for that feature. And once I saw this, I knew I had to get it. It's my favorite Godzilla design, and was in some of my personal favorite Godzilla films, the very tail end of the Showa era. I've been a Godzilla fan my whole life, and I'm just in love with what Showa does in its variety of films. And look at that box. Nice front and center. Beautiful. Just completely beautiful. And on the back we have the famous trademark stamps that every Toho monster has. Even different stamps for the same character. But the box isn't why we're here. Without further ado, let's see what's inside. Okay, how do I get this thing open? Let's see. I'll just cut here. There we go. And here. There. Alright. Also there. Try and get that open. Just flip that and there we go. Alright. Ah, look at him nestled in there. As we could see, the tail comes separate to save space in the box, which is pretty thoughtful compared to some other statues. Let me get him out of there. Just slip that out. Alright, what are we dealing with in here? There's some twisty ties keeping them in there. Try and get those undone. Ah, there's a second one. There we go. Tail too. There's some keeping that in there as well. Just need to twist that out. Okay. Alright. And I'll just plug that tail right in. Need them instructions. Boom. Godzilla is here. After a few minutes of finicking and a heat gun, I was able to get the tail in, and I gotta say, he looks amazing. Look at that detail. Look at that smug mug. Let's get a bit closer. Look at that paint application. A nice charcoal gray and bone white to tan on the claws and toes. Same bone white is on the dorsal spines, with a hint of maybe silver, allowing them to catch the light even better. How about that face? Beautiful detailing on that muzzle. Very expressive. And look at those eyes. Nice gloss in there, with a single white dot at the very center of the pupil. Nice crest on his head as well. And the mouth too. Barely open, but it still has all the details from the suit. With the red of the gums continuing onto the lips a little bit. And his teeth had that nice tanned white to them as well. This specific Godzilla design is called the Megaro Goji, due to the suit first appearing in Godzilla vs. Megalon. After the previous suit practically fell apart on screen, they decided to make a new, more expressive one with moving eyes and blinking eyelids. It would be the suit that would see the end of the Showa era, appearing in Godzilla vs. Megalon, Zone Fighter, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. Duplicates of the suit would also be used for promotion in that era throughout the entirety of the 70s. In Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, its head was altered to have a smaller brow and more detailed muzzle, which unfortunately cost it the ability to move its eyes and eyelids. Plus some smaller changes on the dorsal fins. One or two swapped here or there or turned around. Some new paint applications. And little nudges here and there. And due to those notable changes, it also earned the new name of Mechagoji, although it's not usually called that. Shout out to Wikizilla for that little fun fact. They are full of so many interesting tidbits on these movies. Earlier, I mentioned that I just had to get this one, and in addition to my love for this design, it's also the first time X-Plus has made a vinyl figure based on this era of suit, outside of the Deferreal 1973 version. Now, one thing I noticed after I was able to put the tail in is at the point where it connects, if you look at it at a very specific angle, you could still see a little bit of the inner area of the connection point. It's hard to notice when you actually have it on a shelf or on an angle where it's designed to be looked at. So it's not too much of a problem. Although I guess for the collectors you could still say it is. But outside of that, I don't really have any complaints on this. All in all, this is a beautiful vinyl figure. And for any collectors out there, I would definitely recommend it. He's an important part of Godzilla history, and I'm so very glad that X-Plus finally got around to making a vinyl figure of him. A beautiful figure and a great addition to any collection. He'll go right up on my Godzilla shelf, which desperately needs a dusting with his brothers. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and give your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to see more of my videos or streams as they come out, feel free to subscribe. Farewell, friends.